another Friday night hangout live stream. I decided to do this one at a slightly later time than the past couple because I know that not everyone who wants to watch can make 6 p.m, so I will mix it up from time to time. I know last week I said I wasn't going to do a live stream tonight, but that's because I was going to be putting out a video which I've now bumped to next Friday, and it's related to... I was going to be putting out a video which I've now bumped to next... Oh my god, I keep forgetting to turn the volume on my phone down. I thought I'd done it and I hadn't. Sorry about that. So where was I? Yeah, I have my phone here if this is your first time, just so that I can see the messages in the chat. I've said before, really sorry to those. Oh, hi Gemma, it's great to see you. Messages do pop up on the screen, but they don't stay for very long, and there's a good chance I'll miss them, so that's why I have my phone on. Anyway, yeah, there was going to be a video out tonight which is related to my holiday vlogs, and that's going to be out next Friday. So because I bumped it, it meant I could do a live stream tonight. So you're welcome to join in the chat, or if you'd rather just lurk and watch it, that's absolutely fine, because I will talk incessantly at you for half an hour unless you guys give me some stuff to talk about. You can ask me questions or tell me about your weekend plans, whatever you want. One thing I am going to say is that I am planning over the next few months to do a few giveaways, but unlike last time, I'm not going to say in the title of the video when I'm doing them. I'm going to be really sneaky and just put the details in at the end of the video, and that's mainly so that the people who can enter are you guys who are subscribed to my channel and who actually enjoy watching my videos rather than just being lured in by the word giveaway. So yeah, that is something to look out for, and I will try and make sure that this time it works smoothly and I don't have the same problem as last time. Hi Cheyenne, it's great to see you. You and Gemma, I should say, are two of the reasons why I decided to make the chat a bit later tonight. So I'm really glad that you were both able to come along. Oh, I feel like I've just been talking at a million miles an hour at you guys. So slow down and chill. No alcohol tonight. I'm really not living up to my promise of having cocktails, am I? Maybe next time I do a live stream, I'll get that sorted out. Hi Jazz, it's great to see you as well. I'm just rambling on about nothing in particular. I am using these live streams at the moment as a kind of way to catch up with you guys, because the vlogs at the moment are all the holiday vlogs which were filmed before Christmas. So I want to get them out, and there's still about another 5 of those to come before I do any more vlogs. Heidi, it's great to see you. Do I watch Love Island? I have never watched a single episode of Love Island in my life. I don't tend to watch reality shows as such. So yeah, I say that, I watch stuff like Below Deck and Married at First Sight. I do watch those. Gemma says, thank you so much for making this one slightly later. I'm really glad I could make it this week. I'm grateful you're doing this evening. Apologies if I don't contribute much, but I wanted to be here. Well, Gemma, that's absolutely fine. Nothing to apologise for at all. I don't mind people just watching. I know not everyone feels comfortable chatting. I guess especially when it's completely public like this, and it's absolutely fine. And Dee says, haha, I'm shocked. I'm not sure if that's sarcastic or genuine. I'm thinking sarcastic, but I might be wrong. Shyam says, I enjoyed your Q&A Subway video. I really enjoyed doing it, although I would have enjoyed it much more if they'd actually put the cheese I requested on the sub. I think the reason they didn't is because it was a plant-based teriyaki filling, and then I asked for just normal cheese, not vegan, because I'm not vegan. And they probably saw that and thought, well, she's an idiot because this cheese is not vegan, so we're not giving it to her. So yeah, but I don't think I'll be having a wrap from them again. One of my friends who saw the video actually said it looked a lot more like a burrito. To me, it almost looked like a baked potato. I mean, that thing was huge. But I like their sub melts. Might be going to Subway more often. I am going to be doing some new in videos soon. I'm going to be doing a new in branded, and I want to do a few new in supermarket videos. I'm really hoping I can manage to find 10 own brand items per supermarket so I can do separate videos for them. I know before Christmas I was doing 2 supermarkets in one video with 5 or 6 items from each, but I prefer it when I can do one of each of them. But I also can't afford to take out a personal loan just so that I can buy 10 things from Marks and Spencer for a taste test. Dee says, adore new in videos. So do I, and I've got some very exciting products. Shyam actually mentioned to me via a DM the Galaxy digestives, and I have a pack of them in my flat right now, which I have not opened because I will be trying them in that video, but I am going to have to film it soon because honestly, just knowing they're there, I keep thinking about them. I love Galaxy chocolate and trying to save them, but don't know how much longer I can be patient for. Gemma says, I love a giveaway, so we'll definitely keep an eye out. Well, it is going to be more than one giveaway. It's probably going to be 3. And they will be before the summer. But that's all I can say at the moment because I haven't actually made the videos that are going to go with them yet, although I know what they will be. So they might be out February, March time. I might space them out a bit. Sham says, have you heard about the new Goo Gold cheesecakes that are now available in Sainsbury's? I have indeed, and they are also going to be in my new in video. I'm trying to get some savoury items as well as sweet and at least one drink, and I know what the drink will be. And I think I've got maybe 4 or 5 sweet items in mind and a couple of savoury. The reason I'm not filming it just yet is because I know there are still going to be some new products coming out, and I don't want to film it and then find that there's something I really wish I'd had for that video that then comes out. Jazz says, I love the variety you give us, Kaz. That's probably because I like to do so many different things. I'm just like that, even like with hobbies. I've got the crochet, the amdram, the dancing. It's like I can never make up my mind what I want to do. Gemma says, love your hair. Thank you. I curled it today, especially. The Raspberry Rebel that I put in my hair before I went on holiday is fading. It's not quite gone enough to colour over it. I think I really want to go teal, but teal goes green as it washes out. But then I could always put purple over it. But I think I'll go for a colour that's different when I'm next doing it. Rose says, hi. Hi, Rose. It's great to have you in the chat. It does seem like this later chat is actually a lot better for you guys. You can let me know in the chat or in the comments below, or even via DM on Instagram, if you prefer the later start time, because it is quite a long time since I did polls on Instagram to find out what time this would suit people. So yeah, you can let me know. Gemma says, absolutely agree, Jazz. Variety is the spice of life, and Kaz is great at keeping her channel fresh. That's really lovely of you, Gemma. It's quite hard to keep coming up with new ideas, and that's why things like Easter and Christmas and Halloween, I like to try and do something different to what I did the previous year. So I can promise you now, there are not going to be any hot cross buns on my channel this Easter. I don't even want to think about hot cross buns after last year, but I'm glad I did it, because when I do a finding the best, I really do make sure that I cover as many bases as possible. Rose says, "Kaz, your hair looks amazing." Thank you very much. It's probably the first time this week it's actually looked half decent. I am curling it a bit more because although it is absolutely freezing in Scotland, it's not too rainy and it's not too windy, and that's the kind of weather where I can curl my hair. If there's any rain or wind, the curls just fall out, and it takes so much hairspray because my hair is so thick and so heavy. Sham says, "Be careful that the products don't go out of date." I'm very good with that, but the ones that I've got already, well, it's just the digestives and they've got a long date on them, and the drink I've also got, and that has a long date on it. Haven't bought the Goopards yet, hoping they're going to be on special offer so that I can get them for a slightly cheaper price, but if not, I will get them at full price, because blonde chocolate cheesecake, cannot resist. Jazz says, "Me too with the variety. I'm so indecisive, but as Gemma says, it's the spice of life." It's pretty much the only spice I like. And Gemma says, "It really is, Kaz, but only if it works for you." I'm guessing that's with the timing of the chat. I'm quite happy at the moment to do the later chat on a Friday. It might change and the night might have to change, just depending on what else is going on in my life, but certainly for the foreseeable future, 7:30 on a Friday night won't be an issue. Rose says, "The later start time is so much better. It gives me time to get home and get sorted and sat down, but it's what works for you that's important." Yeah, I mean, I can do any time between sort of 6 and 7:30. I wouldn't really want to start any later than 7:30, because that's when I'm starting to get sort of into wind down mode. And Jazz says, "Haha, I remember the hot cross buns. I still have nightmares thinking about those hot cross buns." Having said that, if the blonde chocolate hot cross buns come out at M&S this year, I think I will be getting some. In fact, I was in M&S at the weekend, I think, and I did look and see, and they did not have those hot cross buns in. But yeah, I think they might be the only ones that will tempt me this year. And Gemma says, "The hot cross buns were fun, but you must have been sick of them." God, I was so sick of them. My freezer was full of them for months. Why does everything come in fours? Why couldn't they have come in twos? And Cheyenne says, "I wonder what Sunday's video will be." Well, for the eagle-eyed among you, something you noticed because you asked me about it, I accidentally put 2 videos live last Sunday instead of just one, and one of those 2 videos is the one that is actually going live this Sunday. It will be another vegan themed video just because of the whole veganuary thing, but it will be the last vegan video. I've got something special for next Wednesday, because for those of you who don't know, I live in Scotland, and Wednesday next week, the 25th, that is Burns night. So the holiday vlog next week will be out on Sunday, and as I say, something special will be coming out on the Wednesday. Rose said, "Did you try the M&S cheesy hot cross buns last year? They are the best." I did, and I'm sure I had them in a video. I definitely had some savoury hot cross buns in a video last year. It wasn't the finding the best hot cross bun because I didn't do savoury ones. I can't remember what videos I did last year apart from that hot cross bun one, or hot cross bun series as it ended up being. I think I did one eating Easter themed food, but yeah, I can't remember. I'm just reading to make sure that I haven't missed anything on the chat. If I don't respond to something you've said in chat, please send it again or just tell me to scroll back up, because I definitely try not to ignore anyone. And if this is your first time here, I will only use your YouTube username to read out your comment, and that's just so that if anyone's watching the video back, they know what I'm replying to, because otherwise some of it just might not make sense. So yeah, this later chat time is helping me to not do online shopping. I am very tempted by a lipstick and a set of Dungeons and Dragons dice. Rose says, do you watch any other foodie channels now, and if so, who? Yes, I watched Jade and Rob up until their last video, which, for those of you who don't know, Jade and Rob are no longer together, and that really shocked me. I did not see that coming. I watch Matt and Emma, I watch Hannah Marling, I watch Beth and Joe. Formerly that was Beth and Tomo, but she's recently bought a house with her boyfriend, and they've gone more down sort of the new house series rather than foods. So I still enjoy watching her. I watch Gababetic, who is amazing. And if you have diabetes type 1 or celiac, I suggest you check out her channel. And even if you don't, I'd say she's worth a watch. And Mike does food reviews as well. Sham says, can you please do reacting to photos of you when you were younger video? Yeah, I like that idea, because I can incorporate it with a video eating like I did in my childhood. So I think I'm definitely going to pencil that in to get it done this year. Jazz says, I enjoy Jade and Rob, but only recently found them a few weeks ago since they stopped. That's a shame, but they do, unless they've removed them, have quite the back catalogue to watch. With most of these YouTubers, I've gone back and watched through all their older videos. I tend to do that with YouTube. If there's somebody I really like, I don't just watch their most recent videos, I try and catch up on everything I've missed. Dee says, oh my gosh, are you serious? Last thing I heard, Jade and Rob were having a YouTube break. Yeah, Dee, that's what they said in the video, but then on Instagram, Jade announced that they actually split up, and they split a few months before they stopped YouTube. So in the last few videos they put out, they weren't actually together, but they had obligations, contractual ones, to fulfill. But apparently it's all amicable, and they just kind of grew apart. That's really all I know, and that's what Jade posted. I don't want to speculate on anything, but they both seem like great people, and they have the cutest little girl. Rose says, yes, that was so sad regarding Jade and Rob. It shocked me too. And Dee says, how do you know they're not together? Which I have answered. Gemma says, do you listen to Hannah Marling's Winging Life podcast? I actually don't, because I enjoy Hannah's YouTube content. When it comes to podcasts, I mostly just listen to true crime and a couple of comedy ones. I don't know why that is. That's just how, I guess that's just how I like to listen to certain things. I'm not saying this very well, am I? I did listen to a bit of her first episode, but I think I like watching her on YouTube, and her podcast topics aren't really ones that I relate to. I'm just skipping a few messages regarding Jade and Rob's split. Sham says, it's such a shame Karen Kerr deleted their videos. Hi Natasha, it was great to see you in this live chat. Yeah, it is a shame about Karam. It's a shame she didn't leave the content up that she had created, because of the time and effort and money she will have put into that, but she'll have had her reasons for deciding that, you know, she wanted to close down that part of her life, and maybe, you know, she'll come back at some point. But I do miss her channel. I did think she was quite fun and quite different to a lot of other food channels out there. And I know myself, I am the teeniest little fish. In fact, I'm probably an amoeba in a massive ocean. Not that many people watch me, and Karen managed to really stand out. And she just had a natural talent for it. Jazz says Hannah's Nan is fab to watch too. I love Hannah's Nan. Love her. I don't have a nan. Mine have all passed on. But I think it's great that she and her nan do so much together, and there's just such a warm, comforting feeling watching them together. You can tell how much they love each other. Dee says, yes, agree about Karam, her TikToks were everything. She was really good at TikTok. I think because she did talk so quickly, she managed to fit a lot into her 3 minutes. But yeah, it is a shame. Natasha says, I only just remembered, sorry I'm late. Well, you can click that notification bell, but just for future ones. But no need to apologise. Guys, if you don't come and watch a live stream or don't join in with the chat, I don't mind. Literally, if it is just me and one other person who isn't even talking to me, I will just sit and ramble at my iPad for half an hour. I will not have any issues doing that, trust me. Natasha says, I'm enjoying the holiday vlogs. And Sham says you should watch Chocolo Roberto. I'll have to check them out. I don't know who that is. Bethany says, hi Kaz, how are you? Hi Bethany, thank you for joining. I hope you're doing okay, and definitely no need to feel any anxiety or insecurity about things. Rose says, are you doing anything for Pancake Day for your videos this year? I actually don't know when Pancake Day is. I mean, I know it's Shrove Tuesday, but I can't work it out. I know Easter's like the 8th of April weekend, so the 9th and 10th, a Sunday, Monday, so it'll be the week before that, I think. But no, I probably won't. I think last year doing making pancakes for the first time was something kind of fresh and new that I could do. But I've got so many video ideas. I probably won't do pancakes this year, but you never know, I might be inspired. And Bethany has also asked if there'll be a pancake video. Rose says, how are you coping with the cold up in Scotland at the moment? It must be so much worse than Somerset, which is bad enough. I actually don't think it is. We only had -2 today, and it's been cold, but it's been sunny, and it's been icy where you have to scrape your car, but unless you're like me and you have a garage and a Ford Fiesta with its heated windscreen. But yeah, it's not been too bad. But when I'm cold, I just get under my heated throw and my piles of wool and churn out Highland cows. Sham says, when have checked Chocolo Roberto out, DM me on Instagram. I would like to hear your thoughts. I will do that. I'll try and do that over the weekend. I am going to be, hopefully, fingers crossed, filming another Q&A video tomorrow. If not, then I will try on Sunday, because in the last Q&A video I did say I'd had a lot of questions that were related to eating disorder recovery, and I would do them in a separate video. So that's what I want to film, and I'm probably going to make it a public video rather than an unlisted one. But it depends on the questions, or I might end up doing two, one public, one unlisted. I'll just have to see. But I will try to get through all the questions that people asked me regarding that subject, because there were quite a lot, and I haven't done a video like that before, I don't think, where it's an eating disorder Q&A, and I know quite a few people who watch the channel do watch for that type of content. Those of you who don't know, I'm in eating disorder recovery and have been for a while, and I have to say it's going pretty well. Not completely recovered, but maybe this will be the year that that will change. Just checking the chat. Honestly, I don't know how people who get like thousands of people in their live streams actually manage to keep up with the chat. Because I find it hard enough when I've only got a few people talking. But I like it because it feels like we can connect with each other a bit more, and it's nice to see the same names cropping up again and again, because I kind of feel like I know you in a way. I hope that doesn't sound all creepy and weird. Sham says, what are you eating for dinner tonight? That's a really good question. What am I going to have? I have a Rana ready meal kit thing for mushroom risotto, which was on offer at Sainsbury's. So I think I will probably have that. I try not to have ready meals, but being a single person, it's sometimes just easier because they don't make stuff for single people. They make multi-packs and then you have to worry about stuff going to waste. Gemma says, an ED Q&A sounds really good, Kaz. And Natasha says, recovery is hard, Kaz, but we are doing the best we can. We are indeed. Gemma says, you really are an inspiration and give me hope. It definitely helps to connect, and I feel like I know you, even though we've never met or even spoken. It's strange. I have a lot of friends that I know kind of through the internet. I mean, I've got real life friends as well. But I think especially during lockdown, when we couldn't get out and see people, that really became much more important to most of us. Natasha says, love that you recognise people's names. So do I. And I hope that will never change. Dee says, Rana ready meal kits are so good. I like the fried gnocchi too. I have not. Is that the fried gnocchi that come in a pack, like the filled pasta? Or is that the gnocchi that come in a meal kit? Because I know there are two kinds. And I've tried the ones that come in a pack, but I have not tried the meal kit. And now I'm tempted. Rose says, do you feel like you are gaining confidence of being more open about your ED now? I wouldn't say that I've ever not been confident about it. I just don't want people I know in real life to maybe know all the ins and outs of my illness. And I also don't want to maybe put people off my channel who aren't here for the eating disorder stuff. But I mean, if you listen to my podcast, anyone can listen to that. And I'm incredibly open on there. Sham says, I'm having vegetarian pie, carrots, parsnips, roast potatoes and Yorkshire puddings. Sham, send me your address by DM. I am coming to you for dinner right now. Only joking. Please don't send me any personal information, anybody, unless you want to give away or something. Jazz says, agree with Gemma, and I really appreciate your ED content. And Dee says, yeah, and you have to fry it yourself in a kind of sachet. Yeah, I think I will have to get that because it'll probably still be on offer at Sainsbury's when I go this weekend. That is going on my shopping list. And then Dee says, not fry it in the sachet, it comes in a sachet. I know the one you mean. I think actually, no, I haven't tried it. I was going to try it and then I didn't. Because at the time I did not have a decent frying pan. But I now do have a decent frying pan, so no excuse not to try it. Rose says, after your holiday, do your parents know about your YouTube channel now? Your parents are so lovely. My parents are amazing. As far as I know, no, they don't know about my YouTube channel. They haven't asked. If they asked, then I think I would tell them, but I'm still very hesitant about telling family and real life friends I have this channel, just because I don't know. I guess I'm a bit scared of being judged, but then I'm not really friends with judgy people. So I think I'm just in my own head about it all a bit. Shyam, have you tried the Maltesers mint reindeer mini that came out at Christmas? I actually didn't, and I wish that I had, because I don't really like mint chocolate much, or at least that's what I thought. I like a peppermint Aero, but I can be a bit funny about it. I don't like stuff that tastes like toothpaste, but I think that that would probably be quite nice. And I've seen that in Australia they have blonde chocolate Maltesers. They need to come to the UK, or I need to go to Australia, one of the two. And Shyam said Maltesers also came out with white Maltesers bunnies. I missed those completely as well, but I will not be missing the white chocolate cream egg. I can tell you that now. Rose says, I can't understand that. You have nothing to be judged over, though. I guess we all have our own insecurities, and that's just one of mine, maybe. Bethany says, glad hope can be friends and you don't gate me. I know I can be overwhelming, a pain, annoying, hate me. Bethany, I don't hate you, and you're not annoying and you're not a pain, and I really wish you would stop thinking that way. It's a really negative way. I sound like I'm lecturing you. God, I sound like your mother. Well, I don't know who your mother is or what she's like. I sound like a mother, which I'm definitely not. But anyway, yeah, I think you should try and not be so hard on yourself and not think of yourself in those negative ways. If I didn't like someone, I wouldn't respond to them. I wouldn't be, well, would I? I would be civil to them, but there's nobody on my channel so far that I don't like. And there's nobody that I've felt I need to block. Natasha says, go to Australia, you would love it. Well, my cousin Dillagaff lives in Australia and I would very much like to visit her. I need to start saving for that one, but I definitely would like to go there. And Shyam says, bye-bye. Bye, Shyam, and enjoy your dinner. Oh, Rose says, that was a typo. I should have said, I can understand your worries. That makes sense. Natasha says, your hair looks gorgeous, Kaz. The curls look amazing. Thank you. It's actually quicker to do the curls than it is to straighten my hair, believe it or not. And I really like curling it. And I also find that it's extra curly today because today's the day I've done it. but tomorrow, if I'm filming, I might wash it and recurl it, but otherwise when I brush them out, it's still got a nice curl to it. So I get about 2 days roughly. And Dee says, have to go, my lovely cows, enjoy your evening. Kisses, enjoy your evening too, and thank you so much for the meal suggestions. I can see that I've actually overrun this chat by quite a bit, so I should probably go as well and get some dinner too. But thank you everyone. God, hitting myself in the face. Thank you everyone who has joined this evening, and yeah, I hope to see you back for the next one. And as usual, there will be a video out on Sunday. Won't be for everyone, but hopefully you'll come back for the one on Wednesday, because that's one I'm hoping will make you guys laugh. But take care, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.